Muy buenas, soy Sigiloco Games, estamos aquí en el de Witcher 3. Y bueno, estamos continuando nuestra historia. Y como ven, no estamos en Carmorge, sino que estamos en Skellige de nuevo. Aquí tenemos el mapa de Skellige. Porque en mis aventuras por Twitch encontré una misión por aquí, una misión secundaria que se llama... Vamos a ver... Un aserradero abandonado. Entonces tenemos que registrar aquí con los sentidos de brujo. Es una misión secundaria que no he visto por aquí. Como estaba recorriendo lugares, me encontré con esta de aquí. Bueno, algunas, como ya dije, había jugado este juego y me lo acabé en su tiempo, cuando salió. Pero no había completado todo el juego, así que hay cosas que en este juego no me las sé. Otras que sí, otras que no. Obviamente la historia principal sí. Pero hay muchas otras cosas secundarias que no he acabado. Entonces vamos a ver de qué se trata esto. Como por ejemplo este de aquí no... O yo no me acuerdo de haber realizado esta misión. Entonces aquí tenemos un aserradero abandonado. Vamos a ver. Aquí hay algo. ¿Qué es esto? Bueno, solo... Aquí hay algo. Carta de un druida. Okay. Como que eso me da información. Pero no hizo nada. Aquí hay algo.
Human bones. Guess they're all that's left of the lumberjacks.
Okay. Ah, ya apareció eso en Legend. Vamos a ver de qué nivel es. Ah, nivel 24, muy bien. Ah, es que bueno, la misión es nivel 24, sí. ¿Ya está? No le dimos tiempo ni a... Eso es todo. Bueno, me dio un poquito de experiencia. Entonces bueno, entonces tenemos... Pero nos falta bastante para subir nivel todavía. Y bueno, aquí tenemos más cositas. Notas del dueño del cerradero. Muy bien. Pero bueno, ya apareció el enemigo antes de todo esto. Antes de encontrar todas las pistas. Entonces, bueno. Solo ha sido un monstruo. Bueno, ahora tenemos en Carmorgen tenemos dos misiones. Que obviamente con los aventuras por Twitch encontré un par de misiones en Carmorgen que se llama Mata Monstruos y Bastión. Vamos primero a Bastión. Entonces vamos a ir a un viaje rápido por acá. El campamento de los druidas de estos. Sube. Gracias. Muy bien. Casi todo me caigo.
Grant me the strength and wisdom, ye gods.
Muy bien. Vámonos a... Aquí tengo... Ah, aquí tengo un lugar cierto que todavía no... Pero este es nivel más alto, así que eso todavía no... Ahí no puedo todavía entrar. Vámonos acá al Morgen. Y como ven, aquí tengo... Ya todo descubierto.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
A ver, aquí tenemos una misioncilla. Aquí me aparecieron unos fantasmitas. Son las apariciones. Pero aquí creo que necesitamos el... No, eso no. Necesitamos lo que nos dio Kiramest. Esto de aquí. Vamos a poner esto aquí, digo. Sí, Gracias. Entonces vamos a equipar. Porque aquí me parece que había algo. Primero vamos a encontrar dónde hay que poner esto. Tal vez por acá. Aquí no. Aquí hay un... Aquí hay algo.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
Ok. ¿Hay otro por si acaso? ¿Otro por aquí? Aquí hay otro. A ver.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
En este un antiguo lugar de entrenamiento de brujos. Me da a entender qué es esto. ¿Por aquí puedo subir? ¿Subo a dónde? ¿Dónde subo? Aquí.
Must be his ghost that haunts the bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
Aquí hay algo.
A horde. Something's happening. You're to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords. You're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks and keep your mouths shut.
Pitchfork. No massacre's complete without one.
Uy. Ahí aparecieron más. Aparecieron mis amigas de apariciones. A ver. Voy a hacer algo. Voy a poner... voy a cambiar, espera, no, aquí no. Voy a cambiar esto por... explosivo. Por delusión. Vamos a cambiar aquí, vamos a poner aquí Irden, a ver qué pasa. ¿Qué haces? No. Quiero que cojas por aquí la escalerita. Muy bien, gracias. Es que bueno, tampoco son fantasmas de nivel muy alto. Ay, ¿qué hago? No.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
A ver. Ya. A ver, aquí obviamente ya investigué. Aquí algo. No sé si hay algo más por aquí. Concha. Ah. No hacen nada de daño, pero... joden. ¿Tal vez afuera de esto? Aquí adentro no hay nada. Aquí hay algo. Aquí hay algo.
A witcher usually fights with a sword, silver or steel. But he must know how to use all weapons. Battle axes, picks, slingshots. Archery training today. Missed the target. You owe me 50 push-ups. Hit it. You owe me 20. Now move!
Muy bien. que hay un fantasma que me está... ¿Qué diablos es eso? No, pues no. Esta es la parte... Ok. Aquí nada. A ver, a este güey le tengo que enterrar. ¿Dónde lo entierro? Arriba. Ok. Para acá. No veo otro lugar donde haya cositas. Entonces vamos a enterrar aquí.
Take care, kid.
Ya está. Hemos enterrado aquí al muchacho este. Vamos vamos a hacer la siguiente misión, que es... No. Mata monstruos. Vamos ahí. Vamos a ver de qué se trata esto. Vamos por acá. Y esta misión está aquí. Cabaña junto al lago. Vamos a ver. Vamos a guardar por aquí. Guardar, digo. Gracias. Vamos a ver este mata monstruos que es. Me dice que está por aquí cerca. Aquí hay algo. Ahí hay una cajita. Eso ya había cogido antes, ¿no? Sí. Por eso es que no nos generó nada de... Parece que es por allá.
Troll. Haven't seen one this big in a while. Gotta be ancient. Something tells me it got a little angry.
Concha. Es un troll... Troll bien trolaco. Cuidado. Troll de piedra.
Troll abode. As long as I'm here, might as well look around. A letter?
Carta antigua.
Troll looked to be pretty good with his hands, but I'd never suspect he could write. Not how I remember it. Troll must have nabbed the owner of these before he could reach the fortress. Seems we owe this troll a lot.
Pues bien. El mata monstruos.
Guess our friendly troll detests drowners.
El Tramper está en la mansión. Digamos en la fortaleza, perdón. ¿Qué mansión? Ahora sí, nos toca la misión principal. Hemos acabado rápido con estas misiones secundarias. Bueno, aporta un poco más de experiencia por lo menos. Nada muy a lo bestia. Pero bueno, la experiencia nos viene bien igual. Vamos a ir aquí a viaje rapidito. Aquí. Bueno, chaval, aquí. Vamos para acá. Sí, aquí. Aquí estamos. Aquí está mi caballito. Roach. Vamos por acá. No hay que no pusieron un viaje rápido aquí en la puerta. Hay que hacer todo la caminada para acá. Bueno, aquí están todos mis compañeros. Aquí está Besemi.
But regular. Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Nada que ver.
See you later, Vesemir.
Bueno, aquí hablábamos antes con Eskel, pero ya no hice nada. Vamos, Lambert.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Irritating, you mean?
I thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous White Wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Vamos.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Parece que a Lambert no le gusta hacer un brujo para nada.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Me lo imaginaba con... Ay, casi me caí. Con Lambert. Tenemos unas amigas arpías.
Nice shot. Hunting's almost a diversion with that game. Gotta hit me one.
Ven acá, ven acá. Dos.
Well, well. Color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zeracania.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Pues bien. Mi casa se va a caer del cielo.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so.
Que caen rayos como...
Old man's dropped the
Creo que
moral,
escuchaste en el
and
micro,
I
so.
try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Para que no se me...
Castle's
Se
pretty
me vaya
big.
luz en la casa.
Easy
Si
to
no,
stay out of
fregados.
each other's way. Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Encuentra la barca. Y supongo que por aquí hay ahogados. Ven acá, ven acá. Te me escapas. Pero no me pegues a mí, maldita sea. ¿Dónde vas? Pues ya está, aquí está.
Water hag.
Great. The last thing we needed.
No. Concha la lora. A ver, ven acá.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
That's still gnawing.
No. What the fuck was that?
Ought to ask.
Oh,
Vámonos.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
all right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Muy bien, vámonos.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Bien, estamos de viaje
Frog's
con Lambert.
thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Este viaje está muy callado.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there.
Muy bien.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
You're probably right. Let's go, straight to the cave.
Finally, something reasonable.
Sí. Esa es una trampa. Generalmente. Justo lo que está aquí es una trampa.
Hey, thought we were going straight to the cave.
Shh, shut up and follow my lead.
And they call me grumpy.
Hey, little guy. It's all right, you're safe now.
No! No!
Es una trampa.
Fine, consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now. How you like that silver?
Bueno, esto nos da más experiencia, así que vamos a hacerlo. So, gracias, gracias. Concha, ven acá. Ya está.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
Better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy...
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Geralt?
Okay. Vamos
Looks like
directamente.
rain.
Directillo a la misión. Bueno, eso es una trampa. Eso sí me acordaba. Bueno, aquí supuestamente tenemos que ponernos un gato, pero sinceramente no me gusta esa poción. Porque dura mucho. Y después no te deja ver nada. Así de sencillo. Aquí conseguimos unas runillas. Las piedritas únicas aquí, un poco de piel, un poco por aquí. Demonios.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trial.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Tenemos una camisa por aquí. Una madre cerda por aquí.
Wall looks a little shaky. Hard, maybe?
Sí, sí.
And a wake-old spear tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act. Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
Sí, por aquí. Aquí hay una... Ok. Para acá, muchacho. ¿Dónde vas?
Bones. Pulverized.
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from old Spear Tip.
A ver, por aquí podemos subir, güey. ¿Qué aquí? ¿Esto me lleva a dónde? ¿Unos honguillos por aquí? Ah, pues no, por ningún lado. Vámonos.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
¿Qué por aquí? ¿Qué cositas? ¿Qué demonios? Gracias. A ver, salta. Salta, digo. Gracias. Ok, Kinebrioni. Aquí nada más. ¿Qué es el nombre? Bien. Solo le podemos dejar vivir. No hay problema en despertarlo. Por acá. Que bueno, le podemos matar también. Vamos a ver.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up for a challenge.
Acá. ¿Dónde vas?
You miss me, horse son?
¿Dónde vas?
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Bien. Hemos vengado a un brujillo. No, para acá. Para acá digo. Y listo.
Good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on. Medallion's humming.
En otro lugar de poder.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
Bien. Pues me gusta esto. Tenemos un nuevo nivel que vamos a utilizar justamente. No sé si utilizar aquí o aquí. Vamos a ver. Uf, necesito otro de estos. Esto es solo un.
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Which is to walk no more. Stops? This mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is his thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Oui.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Which is his understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witchersea Castle. Rocks lots there. Pretty rock.
Enjoying this little chat? 'Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witchersea strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witcher is his monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
Muy bien.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Bien.
Think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Just a few steps more, and we're there.
Ooh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape.
Nah, just a bit hungover.
Hanover.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
A ver, hay que encender esto.
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Oui.
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used Axie. But I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Yeah, Axie's useful. And dangerous.
What makes you say that?
It tempts you to overuse it. Force a merchant to reduce his price, make an arrogant noble drink from the gutter. Teach someone to show you respect. Can become hard to resist.
I don't. Life's too short.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to care Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Muy bien. Vámonos.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Pues ya estamos aquí. Unas horitas después. Y ya lo tenemos todo, muchachos. Absolutamente todo. Vamos a hablar aquí con... Bueno, aquí hay una fistica.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
A ver, ¿cuál es el otro método?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
All right, what did I do this time?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow, you don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
Muy bien. Escenaca, escenaca. La escena de las escenas, muchachos. ¿Qué pasa aquí? ¿Y esos lobos qué hacen ahí? Están acechando una presa, una presiña.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Esco, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan? Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Mixing work and romance? Bad idea. Vampire could have caught you with your pants down.
Suppose so. But you look the way I do, you gotta grab every chance you can get.
Maybe you should wear a mask permanently.
And maybe you should wear a gag.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden, Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Aí.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the golds to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Muy bien.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, "I've never," and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus. How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel, still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers. Oh, Lambert. Kaer Morhen's black sheep.
Want to know the best part? They weren't even my knickers.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right. Men, let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Colder and up an ice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
Gotta say, I'm pretty warm.
He's always been a wuss about the cold. Remember winter 15 years ago, when the snow stayed around until Bellatane?
Mm-hmm. Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket. Cussed copiously every time it started to snow.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own, with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off, Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle.
Demonios, perdón.
Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts.
Neither have you been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after. Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert. Listen, you got a problem with me?
Me? What? Why would you say that?
Well, just seems that way. You know, you're a little like my little brother. Dumb and annoying, but a brother.
Geralt, damn it, you're gonna make me cry. Come here. Damn, broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
No, again, take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked. Eskel, chop, chop.
¿Qué demonios? ¿Dónde se fue? Creo que salió de la fortaleza.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Eskel, chop, chop.
Sí, ha salido de la fortaleza, muchacho.
Eskel, you drunk! Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Aha. Eskel's close. Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes no difference as I see it.
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever-faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up!
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Let me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches! All right. How's this work?
Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
Sure brought a lot of crap. You'd think she was moving in.
Tanto los pantalones de Jennifer. A ver. Pantalones de Jennifer. ¿Junto? No lo encuentro. Y no. Aquí.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. Soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking, get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion. Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Cadmil blood de toi. Hocus pocus abracadabra splather.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. The lodge has come for me.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
Damn. What a dream. See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan, and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait, why couldn't we?
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Creo que tengo todo.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportion?
Quita.
Performed a series of complex
Destila las hierbas.
extrapolated some data.
Quimio. Pues ahí está. Lo tenemos.
Meaning you guessed.
Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Pues nada.
See you later, Vesemir.
Vamos con Jennifer.
potions ready. Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Bueno, lágrimas de madre.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion. O-E-C-K, Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he'd... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags? On it.
Porque estáis sin pantalones.
Can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled. Wrong in the head. Just emotionless. Thought about that?
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. But we rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Ever tell you about the time Dandelion bought me a sword?
Was that in Kerak? Just after we...
Decided to take a break, yeah. My swords had disappeared, doesn't matter how. And Dandelion insisted I had to be armed. Decided he'd buy me a weapon. Came to me beaming. The truest Verolidan steel. Good price, too. So good it felt like I was stealing. Naturally, blade shattered first parry I threw.
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Estamos a punto, muchachos.
Never severe. Caniatad, Nevid, Savir, Coal, Arriva, Endir. No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Coal. Caniatad.
Nevid Severe, Coal, Caniatad. Nevid, Dariva, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Canitad, Taran Anade, Dis.
Okay.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
Hidden. The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her, but the curse, the hunt, has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw? Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through, do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalok? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
¿Qué sugieres, muchacho?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively.
¿Ustedes qué harán, muchachos?
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Oh, ya está. Vemos a Avalok.
Yes?
Let's go. Happen on any interesting contracts lately?
Yeah, not lately. But about half a year back, I slew a manticore in Creighton, in a forest. Quick son of a bitch, that one. Jumped out of the undergrowth so fast my medallion didn't have time to give me so much as one twitch. I won't show you the scar. Too big a boy for that.
Get a nice sum at least?
Not one copper. Showed the beast's head to the elder in the nearest village. He swore on all the gods it was the first he'd heard of the monster. What about you?
Besides the griffin, same old, same old. Neckers, ghouls, drowners. Haven't seen a manticore in... must be a year now. See ya.
¿Por qué no tengo puestos los pantalones, muchacho? Gracias. Voy a poner mis espaditas. Listo. Tenemos aquí espada de brujo. Sí, espada de pata magistro. Tenemos lobo. Espada de tictuar. Y listo. Tenemos esto que me da 90 o 80. Bien. Vamos a hablar con ese.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
No, no sé
See you
nada.
later, Vesemir.
A ver, Eskel, ¿dónde estás, Eskel? Ah, digamos Eskel, digo Lambert, aquí están.
Can we talk?
What about?
Vamos,
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
vamos a ver hablar con Jennifer.
Geralt?
So, feel any different after our encounter with the Jinn?
Yes. Now I feel... regret.
Mean to say that...
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
¿Por qué no viniste a buscarme?
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eridan did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it.
Pues nada más.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
Pues ya está, nada más. Vámonos.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Listo, a buscar aliados, muchachos. Tenemos que hablar con unos amiguillos que tenemos por ahí. Y para eso tenemos que irnos de aquí. Hay que reunir a la fuerza, muchachos. A ver, primero tenemos... Tenemos el Legado de las Brumas. Vamos aquí con Sultan, Roche y Dijkstra. Vamos a ver. Demonios. No pensé que se iba a romper las piernas, ¿eh?
Yes?
Demonios. Bueno, todo lo que hablamos no importa, ya hablamos. Otra vez tengo que ponerme mis pantalones. No voy a repetir la conversación con todos. Ya sabemos lo que dicen. Vámonos. Y a veces es absurdo, ¿no? Es eso. Puede saltar de más altura y no sé. No le pasa nada. Cámara de armas en Belén. Bueno, en Belén ya está. Parece que no hay daño. Estamos a navegado. Quería hacer un atajo rápido, pero parece que no fue posible el atajo. Es que tampoco está tan alto. Bueno, no importa. Vamos ahí. Vamos a hablar con... Oh. Aquí ya navegado. Bueno, aquí a la puerta de Heraka.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
A ver.
I serve the eternal fire.
Prowls the city,
Wild
but
hunts
you're
take
not
you all.
scared, are you? See his mug.
Aquí hablamos con Sultán. Aquí. Vos no. Este.
Zoltan,
Get out.
I know where Ciri is.
And why are we here? Let's go get the lassie.
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set out for Kaer Morhen. That's where I'll take Ciri. The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
Thanks. See you at Kaer Morhen. Vesemir, Eskel, and Lambert are already there.
Muy bien. Vamos a...
His mug.
¿Qué tienen, muchachos? A ver. Tenemos que ir con Roach. ¿Dónde estás? Campos, no. Aquí. Entre los partisanos temerios. Hablamos con Roach.
It's true you killed kings. You and our command.
We'll pay for the free
¿Dónde estás?
Now, witches. They can't catch the pox. Didn't that
Aquí está.
right?
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Could use your help at Kaer Morhen. Aim to take Ciri there. Wild Hunt's bound to appear soon after.
You didn't turn your back on me when I was in need. It's only fair I do the same.
Thanks. Venture to say your skills might prove invaluable.
I'll consider whether to bring Vess. Either way, I'll see you at Kaer Morhen.
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
Tenemos aquí a Roach.
Now, witches. They can't catch
You've
the
been
no,
here,
Roach.
you've been there.
Vamos a hablar con Dijkstra. El muchacho está por aquí. A ver. Misión. Gracias. Aquí. Vamos. Habla con Sigmund Dijkstra. Sí, Ruben.
In life, you gotta take risks and not get fat.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Philippa,
Esta ya, esta vez. Confundí el botón.
thought you two.
We were.
Surprised to see you still dabbling in politics.
It's quite simple, Geralt. I cannot be indifferent to Redania's fate. Call it patriotic concern.
So it's concern that compels you to bump off Radovid?
I think often of the country and its future. And the more I think, the clearer it becomes that as long as Radovid sits on the throne, Redania has no future.
Muy bien.
Wasn't sure I should even ask you. Still not. But what the hell? I could honestly use some help.
Oh, my help. Very interesting. Do tell.
Wild Hunt's gonna attack Kaer Morhen soon. It's a sure thing. Looking for people, resources, anything that'll help me repel them.
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense.
Hardly nonsense. Got a taste of it. A painful taste. On my own skin.
I'm about as good a warrior as you are a dancing girl, and Kaer Morhen's beyond my sphere of influence. On the other hand, I'd not have recovered my pile if not for you. Listen, here's what we'll do. I'll give you a fat purse. A bit on top. And we'll call it even. Agreed?
Agreed. Thanks.
Oof, I've worked up quite the appetite.
Me dio coronillas. Y me dio unas cositas, ¿no? Unas cositas muy buenas, me parece. Me toca irme de aquí. Vamos a Skellige. Vamos acá a Skellige. Pero espera un ratito. Vamos a poner aquí Skellige. Habla con Ceris. A ver, primero vamos a hablar con... Pues sí, aquí, el mío está aquí mismo. Okay.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists. Looms are
¿Dónde está el armillo este? Aquí.
Very few bees. Fierce frosts we had this winter. Half the hives on Speaker Rock failed.
Don't you think I'll fall at your feet just because you killed a giant?
Great goddess, I give my heart unto you.
A ver, ¿dónde está este güey?
Constant sound of axes and saws.
Ah, está aquí.
Can
Con
we
razón
talk?
no lo he encontrado.
The war. Curious to know your opinion.
Well, I believe Emia's chosen a poor time to wage it.
Hard to find any better as I see it, with the North now in disarray.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some domestic strife. Far too much to start a war. Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's certain to take advantage.
You were made a Hierophant. Congratulations.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago, about the time when the old disputes between the clans were reigniting.
Job's been mainly politics then.
Aye, but I've not minded. Since time immemorial, the Druids have wandered betwixt the clans, keeping endless feuds in check. We care for equilibrium, the balance of all things, not just trout populations and streams. We're lucky the Jarls always valued us as advisors.
What do the Druids think of Skellige's new ruler?
Uncrate blood is good blood. Yet Ceres is the first woman to rule Skellige. Ever.
Not everyone's pleased.
There are 7 clans in Skellige. Each would like a king from their own line, but Ceres will manage. She's not as impulsive as Hjalmar. Thinks first, then acts. With Krach as her advisor, she has every chance to be a good queen.
Yen and I went to Hindersfjall.
Oh, did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there. Ciri managed to escape, but the villagers...
I know. You needn't finish. I later spoke to those who survived. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape. I trust you'll find her soon.
Muy bien.
The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon. Gonna need your help.
A Wild Hunt? Are you certain? So, you found Ciri?
I know where she is. And the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl, and I've still a duty to her. I shall see you at Kaer Morhen.
Pues ahí nos vemos. Vamos a hacer un viaje rápido. ¿Dónde está Ceris? A ver, esto está por acá. Nos queda con Crack y Ceris. Ahora tenemos que ir para acá.
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Me little Morgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to give her.
Maybe a nice little axe.
It's true what they say.
And supper.
You're pale. You drink last night?
Hola, Ceris.
Got a minute? Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Kroch's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle the hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
I can't leave the Isles now. It's impossible. What I can do is give you my best warrior, Hjalmar.
Think you'll be willing?
I'm sure of it. In fact, I think he'll be overjoyed. Come on, you know him.
Yeah, guess I do. Thanks.
No doubt he'll be valiant. I hope he proves useful too. Good luck.
Oye, eso, hablamos con Hjalmar. El muchacho está aquí nomás. ¿Qué dice, muchacho?
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
Rates at the gate of your Witcher's stronghold. You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Krait's ever stood in battle such a foe. I'll leave at once.
Thanks. Won't forget this.
Madman Lugos.
Fucking sword.
Who's at the tower?
Pues ya está.
Last night was...
Vamos a ver con Crack. Este muchacho nos solo logró dar una... Creo que era una espada o algo así. Una especie de arma.
Friend of Jarl's, savior of common folk.
Friends we show.
Wanted to talk. This isn't easy, but I need to ask you a favor. A big one.
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is, but I also know that as soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know I did. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
The Black Ones first, now Wraiths. Such is life. Bring her here, and we'll face them in battle.
¿Qué pasó?
What's this about the Nilfgaardians?
Of late, look seaward and you'll see their sun on a sail, staring right back. We've yet to capture any of their crew, but only a fool wouldn't know they're planning something. But fear not, we'll banish the Black Ones and the Wild Hunt. 2 birds with 1 skeleton axe. Ciri will be safe in Kaer Trolde.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen, we fight them there, nowhere else.
Kaer Morhen is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks. Not to mention, I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows. Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand. Won't take up any more of your time. Farewell.
Wait. Won't let you leave empty-handed. I'll help as I can. Come with me.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland Uncrate did.
Erland Stonefist? So this is Winter's blade. Thought it was a legend.
Forged in Mahakam, tempered in dragon fire. Been in the Uncrate family for centuries. And now, it's yours.
I can't take this.
You can. You must. Let me do this much at least.
If you insist. Thank you.
Muy bien, espadita.
May it serve you well. Send those specters back where they came from.
That's my intention. Farewell.
Muy bien, tenemos espadón. Lo único que nos falta es hablar con el Meeple Emrys. Y por eso debemos conseguir aliados por todo.
Gwynblade, here all solve their own problems, provided they're problems. Respect Witcher.
Ahora sí, vámonos a... ¿Dónde estamos? Tenemos que ir aquí a Visima. Y...
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Nes hen es Gwyn.
¿Por qué estoy con sobrepeso? Ah, no, es que aquí solo puedo caminar. Me acuerdo que aquí solo puedo caminar.
Evain Kersher is Daithwin Adden in Karn at Morvood.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Witcher, why have you come?
I've managed to find out where Ciri is.
Finally. I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you. Bring her here at once.
The Wild Hunt's pursuing her. Kaer Morhen's the only place she'll be safe.
That was not a suggestion. I can defend my own daughter.
I don't doubt it. Against conventional foes, the Wild Hunt's different. Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die. Kaer Morhen is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed. I shall send a banner with you. On one condition. General Voris will lead it.
Can't agree to that.
And I cannot agree to Witchers commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
Bring me Ciri.
I will, if that's what she wants.
Muy bueno, lo único que nos queda es buscar así. Por desgracia solo tenemos que caminar aquí. A paso tortuga.
Pen as Quien.
Aristóteles y guardiana.
Do you find Durgoff?
Oh, yes. He was talking to some friends of my father. Poor chaps can't get their minds off politics, not for an instant. I truly hope they'll allow themselves some respite after the coronation.
Big changes afoot in the Empire?
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor. And knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cyrilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an empress needs an emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Farewell.
Muchacho. Se ve lo que quiere. Así, vámonos de Skelly Game. Ese puntito es de un... No. Aquí es Skelly Game. Y si no estoy mal, está... Bueno, sí. La isla de las brumas, creo que es esta de aquí. Vamos acá.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Ah, tengo que subir una barca. A ver, entonces vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Vamos a ir a una barquita, creo que... Vamos aquí. Hay una barca. Y es la misma barca que yo dejé aquí antes, ¿verdad? Sí. La misma. Entonces vamos para acá. Y tenemos que viajar a la isla de las brumas, que está... ¿Dónde está esto? Está aquí. ¿Qué importa? Vamos para acá. Muy bien. Tienes que dar la vuelta, me parece. Sí. Y vamos para allá. Tenemos que cruzar por ahí. Muy cuidado por aquí. Sí.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Y bueno, estamos llegando a la isla de las brumas. Hay que seguir esta a la lucecita que va volando por ahí. Veremos esto por si acaso. No. Es para acá. Y hemos llegado. Gracias. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Tenemos un... Hay que perseguir esta... La luz esta que tenemos aquí. ¿Qué es esto? Lo que sea, ya la maté. Aquí está otro. Anda, voy a ir, muy bien. Más para acá. No son muy fuertes en realidad. Y llegamos a... aquí.
Firefly stopped at the hut. I'll look inside.
Y vamos a guardar por aquí.
Locked.
Anybody in there?
Damn. I'm not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew our fucking cover. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Oh, go away!
Looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Will you let me in?
No.
How many of you are in there?
Why do you need to know? You're taking a bloody census. By my mum's beard, get yourselves together, lads. You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest of us found shelter here. Not too special, that, as dangers litter this isle, but it does go to explain why we're a wee bit distrustful.
No way you can get to this isle conventionally.
Crikey, you call a shipwreck conventional? Leave it be, mate. You know what he means.
Let me explain. A short while past, we was en route from Skellige to Novigrad. And Ferenc got talking with the captain, who sold him a magic firefly purported to know the way to a hidden treasure.
Got nothing to fear from me.
Said the fox to the gaggle of geese. I've lost too many mates already. I won't risk it. I can't.
Say I find your mates. Will you believe I mean no harm?
Aye, but I'd not count on either coming too easy.
How many are there?
3. Ivo, Gaspard, and Ferenc.
This Ivo. Where do I look?
Agent insisted he'd explore the caves to the east. Tried to knock it out his head. Literally. Bugger wouldn't budge.
Gaspard. Where'll I find him?
He said it was defeatist to sit and wait to be rescued. We had to take action, or at least he did. Claimed to have spotted a lantern out to sea, so he said he'd climb the highest peak to look out for ships.
Where'd Ferenc go?
West, in search of a ship that's said to be out there.
Ferenc, he's handy. Thought I might fix it up, make you seaworthy.
All right. See if I can't find all 3. See ya.
I'm content you understand.
Muy bien. Bueno. Y bueno, muchachos, por aquí lo vamos a dejar. Espero que les haya gustado. Y nos veremos en una siguiente vez.